Hello, welcome back to another video. This is Brooks with Brooks's Breaks, and today I've got a very special, cool, interesting, amazing video for you. Today we're going to crack open this box of 1989 Fleer. We're going to throw it back to 1989. This is not just any old box. This is a very special box. This is a box that I purchased from a gentleman named Eric Thompson. He's in one of the vintage and junk wax Facebook groups that I am a part of, and don't know the guy personally, but I have purchased boxes from him before. He is a 1989 Fleer guru, wizard, aficionado, whatever you want to say. He is that guy, and he has it seems like an endless supply of 1989 Fleer. And this is guaranteed from an error box that could possibly contain the Billy Ripken obscenity error card with the, we'll just call it the FF error card, the F-face error card. And I have purchased one of these before from him, and it had one of the Billy Ripken error cards inside of it. Thing is, we're not guaranteed to get one because, as you see here, we got 36 packs. There are 15 cards per pack. I believe 89 Fleer had 660 cards in the set, so we're only going to get 500 some cards out of this box, so we may not even get the Billy Ripken error card. Now, how do we know it's out of an error case? Well, I went back and looked at the post, and he said that the case code on this box was 83501. So what that means is that the 8 is, it means it was produced, the cards were produced in 1988 on the 350th day. So that puts it at December 15th, 1988. And the one, I'm not 100% sure on the one at the end of those codes means like a shift or something that created the cards, produced them, something like that. I'm not sure. So what you can't do, I've seen a lot of people ask, and before we actually get into it, let me find it. The boxes have a code on them right here. Those codes mean nothing. That doesn't mean anything. I think they all have that code. You can't tell anything from that code. You have to look at the code that the box actually comes from out of a sealed case to determine the run of the card. So you can't just tell. That makes a difference. If these were if these were produced like in March or February of 1989, something like that, then these are probably like $35 boxes. If you have a very early on run in 1988 when they were produced, then you have a better chance of getting the error card. Also, the Randy Johnson error card is potentially in here. According to Mr. Thompson, when he's opened some of these packs, he's had the error card. There's there's a Marlboro tobacco or cigarette sign in the background, and they didn't want that there, so they blocked it out. So there's like a red box version, there's a green box version. We may get one of those, we may get the error version. Not 100% sure, but this is a guaranteed Billy Ripken F-face error box. So let's get into it, and hopefully we can at least pull one out of here. Other than that, the star of the show is Ken Griffey Jr. rookie card, Randy Johnson rookie card. Could be in here. Lots of Hall of Famers in here that we're not going to, we're not going to spend a ton of time talking about and showing you. But we'll look for the Billy Ripken. There's a couple other error cards in here that if I remember them, that we'll look at. I'm not sure. Jeff Treadway was a guy that had above his head, there was like a crosshairs that was above his head. So we'll see if we get one of those. That's a pretty rare one to get also. There is, let's see, Tom Brookins is another guy in here, and cannot think off the top of my head. I'm sure it'll come to me. But Tom Brookins had a card where he shared when you flip it over, the back of his card was the wrong guy. It was not Tom Brookins, and then that guy, I know I'll see it, or I'll remember it whenever I see it. So there we go. There's Tom Brookins. So let's see. We'll flip it over to the back side. Mike Heath, that was it. So you can see Tom Brookens has Mike Heath's stats on the back of it. So it's a good sign. That doesn't mean we're going to get the Billy Ripken or a Randy Johnson, but it's a good sign that we have that error in there. Some of the errors were corrected later on. So depending on the code that we, talked about at the beginning, depending on that code, it's, you can't guarantee whether or not you have or can get or will get one of those particular error cards. So we'll just hope we can get one. We'll hope it's, so far the cards look pretty centered. Sometimes you open boxes of these like 89 and 88 Fleer, and you can, after looking at one pack, you can tell that the entire box is going to be off center or in not the best condition. But so far all of these look very centered, so if we do pull one, hopefully it'll be in good condition. Mike Devereaux. We're also looking for, there's one. We'll put Gary Sheffield up there. In my opinion, Gary Sheffield is a Hall of Famer. But we can get Gary Sheffield's rookie card in here, as I was just going to further discuss. Let me move these over here just in case. If we get the Ripken or the Randy Johnson, we'll put them front and center. Oh, Tom Hankey. But other than Griffey, Randy Johnson's rookie card is in here. We have John Smoltz rookie card. Technically, I wouldn't say it's a rookie card, but it was the first. You can't just let Jose Canseco slide by without mentioning him. There's another Canseco, McGuire on there. But I lost my train of thought here for a second. Move my stack out of the way. But John Smoltz had some 88 update cards, like he had an 88 score or 88 Fleer. So it looks like we got an insert in here. We got an all-star. So same with Craig Biggio. A lot of people will consider Craig Biggio this to be his rookie card when really it's... And we got Will Clark. Not too bad. All-star insert. We'll put him over here. And so far, we got one error card, one decent rookie card. Getting lots of stickers for our binders and trapper keepers. Jesse Barfield. So you can't be guaranteed. Again, Van Snyder. We're not guaranteed anything because, again, the sets were too big. Not too big, they were just bigger. They were just bigger back then, and it's unfortunate, but out of one random box, I mean, it's just like anything else. Whether you pay $150 for a box or you pay $5,000 for a box, you're not guaranteed to get anything. We could get a horribly collated box here and not get anything that we're looking for. There's another all-star. We'll put him up there. We're not going to put him on a stand, though. Dennis Eckersley. The Wizard. Chicken Man. I'm not sure what the indicator is. If there is an indicator, it's like when you see a certain player, you know that player is, after that certain player, that certain card is always going to be a specific card. Not for sure. So we're just going to go with it. I want to say this one is an error card too. He has an error card because that's really, I'm not sure if this is the error card, but that's not what Kevin Romine. It's not really him on the card. Not sure if that's the error card or not. because I can't remember off the top of my head what Kevin Romine looks like. I honestly can't tell you anything about him. Try to make the video not as long as possible because we kind of do have a specific purpose here. We're looking for a couple specific cards. Just hopefully it shows up. So far we haven't seen anything quite yet. I was hoping to get one early on, and then maybe we could determine, the excitement would be, can we get a second one? But right now, can we get a first one? Like I said, it's a nice Bonds. So the last box I bought from Mr. Thompson, I had the Billy Ripken. It did have the Randy Johnson, but it was very, very difficult. You have to look really hard to make out the Marlboro sign on the Randy Johnson card. But it's there. Should have brought him up and should have brought him in and showed you guys before I made the video, before I started, but I didn't. Ron Washington and Ron Darling. All right, Don Slott. Also looking for my boy. I always enjoy pulling a Donnie baseball straight out of a pack. I have quite a few 89 Fleer Don Mattingly's, but I don't care. I love pulling Don Mattingly fresh out of packs. It's just an exciting time. Just an exciting time. Gerald Perry, Tom Browning, perfect game, who just passed away recently. Straw Man, Cal Ripken, nice pack. There's a Bill Buckner. Jeff Treadway, there's no crosshairs over his head. So that one's not there. Chris Spire, Spike Owen, and Greg Maddux, my favorite pitcher of all time. Love the Professor Greg Maddux. Come on, Billy Ripken, where are you at, boy? You got to be in here. You got to be in here. Another all-star, Julio Franco. Fun fact about Julio Franco, I don't know if he's related to Wander Franco. It's really not a fact. Yeah, it is a fact. It's a fact. If I don't know it, then it's a fact. I doubt if he is, though. All right, Don August, Jerry Gleaton. Pretty sure he has cards as Jerry Don Gleaton. There's Greg Jeffries for all you people who 30 years ago thought you were going to be millionaires who are not millionaires now. Rich Gedman, Jamie Moyer. All right. I'm not sure. It looks like we're probably... Oh, we got 16 left after this, so... We're a little over halfway already. No sign of Mr. Billy Ripken. We got Cal, but no Billy. We got Harold Baines. I would give up a Harold Baines for a Randy Johnson. I would give up a Harold Baines for practically anything. I would definitely trade that Harold Baines for a Billy Ripken. We do not want Guillermo Hernandez. I am not looking for him. Greg Cadaret. I'm definitely not looking for Ken Phelps. Has anybody ever in the history of time been looking for Ken Phelps? Are there any Ken Phelps collectors out there? I would think There's got to be a Ken Phelps collector out there who just collects him ironically. Are they PC amazing mustaches or creepy glasses? John Dobson, Dave Bergman. Thought maybe, sorry Mickey Tettleton, that I threw you down. I was just upset that you were the wrong Orioles player. Jeff Russell. All right. I don't want to get too worried. But starting to get a little concerned here. Now, I don't think, I'm trying my best because the way these cards are, the stock of them, they stick together a little bit. I definitely will go back through if I don't get one, but I'm pretty sure none of these are sticking. Sometimes they stick just a little bit. Got a beautiful pile of wrappers over here. I don't mean Snoop Dogg. All right, Alejandro Pena, Ray Hayward, Big Cat Andres Galarraga. Oh man, Rance Mulliniks. Of course, I will get Rance Mulliniks. We got a John Smoltz. We'll put him up there. John Smoltz, rookie / second year card. I think a lot of people consider, oh, I saw that dark border there. A lot of times people will consider them rookies because it's the first time you could pull them, like Bo Jackson. You know, his 87 Topps Future Star or 87 Donruss rated rookie. That was the first time you could pull those cards out of a pack, actually. But they had cards in 1986. They had 86 like update cards and traded cards and things like that. So there's a Craig Biggio. We'll get them put up here. That stand just came apart. We'll put Mr. Biggio up here. Kelly Gruber, Eric Plunk. Come on. Now I'm going a little bit slower. We got an all-star here of Mike Greenwell. I know there's lots of people who still collect Mike Greenwell. And we have a checklist, of course. Dave LaPointe, Jay Buhner, Tom Brunansky. Come on. Come on. Paul Ossenmacher, Boggs and Carney. At least let me have one of them in here. Come on, man. Mark Salas is not who we're looking for. Oh boy, come on. I'm running out of time. I've been such a good boy and trying to keep this video quick. I'm not, going through them quicker than I normally would go through them. I even considered breaking it down into 2 or 3 videos just so I could take my time and looking at these, but decided to do it all at once. Carlos Quintana, second year Mark Grace, Robin Yount, Dante Bichette rookie card. Not too bad of a pack here, but, and Tony Gwynn, I mean, we got the pack was loaded with Hall of Famers and good players, but there's one Hall of Famer I'm looking for in here in particular. And one guy who had just an okay career, Billy Ripken. At least we're seeing new. We're not seeing a bunch of the same. Oh, I saw a B. We're not seeing a bunch of the same packs and players here. Mike Aldretti. We are seeing Down to 2 levels left in this box, so that's 8 packs. 8 packs to go. Come on, man. Can we end? Can we end with the good stuff? Mike Greenwell, Bobby Thigpen, Bo Diaz, Mike Jacks, saw an R. Mike Heath, so let's check it out. Mike Heath should have Tom Brookins on the back, and it does. There we go. That's pretty fun. That's pretty cool. I have those. I have all of these that we're looking for, but it's always fun to pack, pull them, and look for some that are in, better condition. There's Nolan Ryan. That's a nice one. Go a little slower, keep the suspense alive here. Lance Parrish. It's seemed like it was had a little sticky stuff on the back. All right, getting down to it here. Lance Johnson. I don't even care if I get a Griffey out of here. I want to pull the Ripken or the Randy Johnson. And I want a clear, nice clear George Brett. Nice clear view of that Marlboro sign in the background. Come on now. Getting down to it. Mike Cook. Not who we're looking for. Herman Gonzalez. Definitely not looking for him. Gary Varsho. Matt Noakes. We were looking for him for a couple years. Back in 1988, 89, 90. But Tim Raines. Rookie card. Who the heck is on here? Scott Service and Shane Turner. Whew. Hippolito Pena. Check out that smile. He looks completely lost and out of place. That's funny. It's a funny picture. Danny Darwin. Wally Joyner and the newest Hall of Famer, Fred the Crime Dog McGriff. That is a third year Fred McGriff card. A third year. Actually, not third year, fourth year. 86 was his rookie. I was thinking 87, but 86 was his rookie. Jay Howell. Rick Aguilera. I think it's Christina's dad. Big Mac. Ron Hassey. Ricky Henderson. Don Carmen. Come on. Pete Incaviglia. Pete Smith. A couple of Petes. There's Kirby and Eric Davis. Keith Atherton. Eddie Murray. Mark Clear. We are down to the final 4 packs. Will one of them be in here? Man, I hope so. Man, I hope so. Let's do it. Jim Clancy. We do have another All-Star in here. Insert. Bobby Bowe. Juan Berenguer. Our All-Star is Jose Canseco. I like that one. That was a cool card. I would have been jumping up and down if I would have gotten that one as a kid. Tom Prince. Steve Balboni. I saw an R in a picture, but it's Roger Clemens. Kevin Mitchell, Fred Lynn. All right. 33 packs down. 3 to go. If it wasn't so cold outside, I'd be sweating a little right now. There's the Alomars. Sandy and Roberto. All right. Tim Jones. I can feel the dread hanging over me. Don Paul. Oil Can Boyd. Rhino and BJ Surhoff. Oh boy. Well, this has thus far one of my stacks over here fell over. Didn't want him to fall to the floor. All right. Final two. Dave Stewart. There's Sandy Alomar. That was a big card too. As a child. Shane Raleigh. I don't want to see that. Ken Daly. Larry Sheets. Oh boy. I'm not feeling it. Not in that pack. I don't want to use any baseball card cliches, but can we get a little last pack magic? Oh, Brett Saberhagen. Never been so disappointed to see Brett Saberhagen as I am right now. What we got here? Oh, of course we get a Dennis Cook rookie card and a Ken Hill rookie card. That's amazing. Dale Mahorsick, Jim Pankovitz, Brian Harvey. Unless they're both in the same pack, this has been Todd Stottlemyre on Bert Blyleven. Flip us around here. Jose Alvarez. Well, I would have to say disappointed is the word I'm looking for. Extremely disappointed. Did not get either of them. Did get, even overall, even if we weren't looking for the rookie card, or the Billy Ripken or the Randy Johnson, this box would have been just kind of meh. It was cool that we did get the Mike Heath and Tom Brookins duo error cards. That's pretty cool. Sheffield, Smoltz, Biggio, a few all-star inserts, but other than that, not much going on in this pack. I will go back through and just make sure, double check that nothing stuck, but I don't think they did. But I want to be sure. So thank you guys for sticking with me on this video, and go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you have not yet, and I will catch you on the next one. See ya.